Hello everyone, this is Soldier here. Welcome back to our Let's Play Dominions 4, Ulm, Storm of Vampires. It is now spring in year 7 of the Ascension Wars, and you can see that we have cast a large amount of spells here, mostly side-searching spells. We've cast no more, we didn't find anything. Nothing with a Bowl of Blood, Dark Knowledge, we had no luck. Bowl of Blood, we had no luck. Augury, nothing. Arcane Probing, nothing. Bowl of Blood, and we did cast the Blood Vortex. Bowl of Blood, once again, nothing. 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 A Voice of a Spoon, nothing. 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 A whole lot of nothing. And yet more nothing. So yeah, basically we didn't find jack squat right there. With quite a few gems that we invested to hopefully find something, and we found absolutely nothing. So anyways, we had a battle in Valrest. Looks like Marignon has attacked us here. Let's go ahead and check that out. Oh please, really? You waste my time with Blackhawks? Okay. Yes, wow. That was a terrible battle. Alright, so we found a relatively decent amount of blood slaves. Nothing to write home about there. Oh, one of our Hoburg champions was attacked by a Defiler. Let's see how this is going to go. I'm pretty sure that the Hoburg defeated the Defiler of Dreams with no problem at all. Oh, well, no. Apparently not. Yes. Poor little Pibbin. He will be mourned. Actually, I'll be mourning that lifelong protection contract more than I'll be mourning the little halfling Hoburg there. Alright, and we have attacked Kalium in the Green Marshes here. With a bunch of vampires. Looks like he's got a Yeti and maybe a few interesting things there. So we are immediately wiping him out. Yeah. This is a fairly one-sided battle here. I do believe that the vampires are quite a bit more effective in Dominions 4 than they were in Dominions 3 here. And we had a battle in Arimathea. So we've killed the Wailing Lady and the Ghost. Let's take a look at that, because I've been staring at this Wailing Lady and the Ghost for quite some time, so I'm curious what exactly she is. Queen Andromeda, the Wailing Lady. She's actually... Really? I guess she's got a heroic ability because she's been sitting there with a champion skull since the beginning of the game, I guess. So we have some ghosts from Arimathea. What was that? I heard some funky little sound effect there. Someone screaming. Well, there went the Wailing Lady. She is dead now. I guess that means the ghosts are going to want to run away. It'd be quite awesome if I can actually recruit ghosts there now. If I can recruit ghosts there now, we're going to be happy campers. So, wow, I just lost 700 people from God Coast. Seriously? Good grief. Wow, I actually gained 60 blood slaves from that. 5,390 people have thrown themselves into the blood vortex. So we gained 60 blood slaves. And we're killing a lot of filthy brigands. Okay. So it didn't really appear to be worth it to do all the blood site searching that we tried to do there. Which would kind of reinforce my initial impression that site searching for blood sites is kind of a waste of time and blood slaves. Maybe if I begin to have more blood slaves than I know what to do with, we may engage in a bit of that, but as long as I seem to have a decent use for blood slaves, I think throwing them away doing site searching is a bit more of a waste than what I care for. Alright, let's see here. Unfortunately, we can't recruit any whaling ladies. That's kind of sad, but yeah, I wasn't really expecting to be able to do that. Alright, I'm going to move him on there. We're going to construct a temple here. And these guys are going to go ahead and attack there. And they will attack there as well. Let's go ahead and throw some province defense in here. Make sure we have 15 in all of these. At least 15 anyways. I think we're actually looking pretty good there. Alright, so let's go ahead and move our priest there so he can continue building temples. Alright, now then. I'm curious to see if these guys will heal up. I kind of don't think so. What does it say? They are undisciplined. They're commanders, but they're undisciplined. That kind of doesn't make sense. You can put a commander wherever they are, and they're never going to be in a formation. Okay then. Let's check our magic item treasury here. I actually have 3 nice shiny new sanguine dowsing rods I can give to these guys. And they can start doing some blood hunting for us. And our vampire lord here, or count, or whatever he is, he can do some patrolling as well. Let's go ahead and not mix them up terribly bad. Okay, I don't want them to hold and attack the rear. They're just gonna hold and attack the closest enemy. Okay. Where's our black priest that... Okay, him. He is going to patrol the province, I guess. Until I finish recruiting him. And... I guess we'll recruit a few archers. Oh, the archers actually cost about the same as the heavy infantry. Yeah. Merignan likes to use a whole bunch of guys that don't have shields, so archers should be pretty good. These guys are all going to preach, I guess. Well, we actually seem to be having no trouble with Dominion right there right now. So we'll just go ahead and have them research instead. Yes, researching. That's what I want you to do. Okay. We're going to drop these vampires off here. And I would love to see one of my Dominion candles appear right there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move them up there. And yeah, we're actually doing pretty darn good on the number of vampires that we have. I've still got a lot of vampires down here. I need to give them to our vampire lord. And considering the possibility of Rodon here. I currently have no vampires over here on this side because I moved them up here to assist in that area. I'm actually strongly considering going ahead and running up here, taking over that province and having all of our black priests begin preaching. Then we'll send the vampires up there. At least that's one possibility. Let's go ahead and move him up there too. Okay. You can go ahead and research there. I guess that's as far as he can move. Which is not bad at all. Okay. I think we shall take... Well, he actually needs to research there. We actually don't need to research or recruit any more of these fortune tellers. Let's go ahead and... let's just go for some more black priests. Do I actually still have my guy that had the Ankh? Or have we lost the Ankh? I never actually looked at that after that last battle where things went a little crazy for us. What does he have? Boots of giant strength. You know, I am not seeing the Ankh. That kind of stinks. I guess, that may be lost to us now. See if, too low level to forge the Ankh. Well, I suppose I can go ahead and put that in the laboratory. We will take the skull staff here. Put that back in the laboratory. He can go ahead and summon allies. Let's give the skull staff to our disciple here. And let's forge. Actually, I've forgotten. What does it require to forge the Robe of the Magi? That may be earth magic, possibly. Anyways, I can forge the wonderful little Scepter of Dark Regency. Or we can forge the Ankh once again. Both of which would be nice. Choices. I guess let's go ahead and do the Scepter of Dark Regency. To be able to bump our death magic up to like 8 would be a pretty good thing here. The Ankh I definitely want too, but actually I have a number of priests here that are not preaching. Actually, I may have some priests here that can even reanimate for what it's worth. Let's get all of our priests to preach here. Except for the undead ones, I'm actually going to have them begin reanimating even. Because I do actually have a few undead priests here now. Preach the teachings of God. Okay. Let's find the... Oh. Somehow I missed you, my friend. Now then. You would be dead. And... I know I saw at least another dead priest here. Come on, where are you? There he is. It might be the last one. Okay. Well, these two can go ahead and reanimate some long dead warriors anyways. Just having a bit of an idea strike me here. We could begin having our Naiad here summon some bog beasts, although we may not actually have the level of conjuration magic required to do that. Where exactly are the bog beasts? Surely bog beasts are not that high level. Okay, maybe I'm just missing them here. I forget if they are nature or water magic. Alright, we've got to be just missing the bog beasts. Manticores, howls, spirits of the wood, the vermin feast, Naiad warriors, winter wolves. Leogryphs. Ah, there we are. Bog beasts. I could summon some bog beasts, and we could then use them as bodyguards for mages, like him. Set them off all in a corner by themselves, along with the Ankh, and they would actually end up dying, and then we could use them to summon some animated dead. You know, and the beautiful thing about it is, once they die, they are immune to poison. So they're not going to take any more damage once they actually die. They might rack up a few afflictions while they are dying, though. But the fact that it's poison kind of, causes them to avoid a few of the chances of the afflictions, because they're not taking huge amounts of damage per turn. They're just kind of slowly dying. So it's a great way to kill them without racking up too many afflictions. Yeah, let's just go ahead and forge the Ankh instead. Because I may be going ahead and taking advantage of that little loophole and gaining some undead priests. Because we're very slowly recruiting troops. And if I can go ahead and get a whole bunch of undead to follow our army around, that would definitely help with sieging the castles that we're coming up against. And the faster we can break the siege, or break through their lines and storm the fortresses, the better off we'll be. Let's go ahead and... Really? Can I not? Why can I not move him? Oh, it's because I got these stupid thralls here. Alright. Yeah, let's get out of there. We don't have much in the way of Dominion there, so I don't want to get him caught up there and have him killed. Alright. We should have another commander down here that's got no troops, like him. And he needs to move up here. Let's go ahead and recruit yet another commander. I don't know, that should be somewhere in the neighborhood of 40. I wasn't really paying attention. And yeah, I would like to start blood hunting up here as well. So we've got our unrest under control there, so they can go ahead and back to blood hunting. And I've got 46 little Hoburgs here. Let's go ahead and move him down there. And him too, why not? And we're going to move them up there. And we will forge three more Sanguine Dowsing Rods. We're going to bump up our blood hunting a bit more here. So we're building our temple. Got some vampires moving in here. It should be under friendly dominion next turn anyways. And just kind of taking a look here. I could actually play around with, say, getting a Banelord and using him as a thug. And I could very well forge a slave matrix and send him along with that. Yeah, that might actually be fun to do here. Let's, we're probably going to do that next turn. We'll forge a slave matrix this turn. And we'll give the slave matrix to the Banelord. And we'll send him with this army and he can move in and start attacking and everything. And maybe he can do some fun stuff there. Let's find somebody that's got some astral and earth magic. Surely we have someone with astral and earth. We got somebody preaching here. Let's go ahead and have him forge the slave matrix. That's what we want. And we're gonna summon a Banelord momentarily here. Actually, I think the Banelord was that, that actually took, 4 death magic, so I can give someone the skull staff and he can do that. So we'll have a nice little thug accompanying that army. A thug that's buffed up by communion, which should be good. So our pretender is currently forging the Ankh. Let's go ahead and take this Tome of the Lower Plains. She's not going to need that. And we will give this guy here a Bloodthorn. And he can have the Tome of the Lower Plains. And these two guys can go ahead and forge some lifelong protection contracts here. It'd be great if I could forge some, how much do those cost? They cost 20. I'm actually quite tempted to forge a couple more of the Bloodthorns instead. That way, potentially, we could just crank out a whole bunch of lifelong protection contracts in a very short period of time if we so desired. And yeah, I guess I wanted to have him, I suppose. I've already got one building a citadel, so I'll need another one to patrol anyways. Okay. He can summon some allies here. Let's go ahead instead do like I was saying. We're going to forge the blood thorns. That way we'll have a few more blood boosters that we can have some of these other vampire lords boosted up to 4 in blood magic. That way I can potentially crank out about 4 or 5 lifelong protection contracts per turn if we decide to do that. And I think we're pretty much good to go for this turn here. Alright, yep, we're going to go ahead and end the turn here. We'll end the video as well. So, as always, if you enjoy our videos, I hope you'll like and subscribe, and we will see you again soon. Thank you very much.